The 2018 midterms saw historic levels of turnout and failing voting infrastructure that just could not keep up.
The voting machines in Palm Beach County overheating, forcing officials to recount about 175,000 early votes.
Aside from Florida's recount machine failure, New York, California, and Arizona reported non-functioning voting machines on Election Day. And Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Texas, and Illinois reported machines that flipped people's votes. Basically, America's voting machines are showing their age.
This is incredibly close.
This is no longer.
Remember the 2000 presidential election between George W. Bush and Al Gore? In Florida, a manual recount, think hanging chads, butterfly ballots, led to a weeks-long legal battle that ultimately declared Bush the 43rd president. The heated dispute led to an infrastructure overhaul.
When problems arise in the administration of elections, we have a responsibility to fix them.
In 2002, Congress allocated $4 billion to update voting machines. Since then, little support has been given to states, and now voting machines have been operating well past their prime.
Think about if at home you're using a 15, 20-year-old computer to try to do stuff, right? You're going to have issues with it.
Heavy rain during the midterms in New York caused machines to jam due to damp ballots. The result? Major delays and longer lines for voters. Some reported that they had to wait 4 hours to cast their vote. In the midterms, voters left a paper trail in most states, to varying degrees, but 5 states used paperless machines exclusively, and without a paper backup, malfunctioning machines are even more alarming.
If the equipment fails or there's some underlying issue with it, there's really no way to recover from that and kind of figure out how people voted.
In the spending bill Congress passed earlier this year, the federal government allocated $380 million to protect U.S. elections, largely from cyber attacks. The grants are for more than just equipment, and really, the money is just a drop in the bucket compared to the estimated $1 billion necessary to make upgrades across the country.
So there have been some federal funding provided, certainly not enough, but certainly, what we hope is a down payment on kind of the, what's needed for this.
Ultimately, unless the country invests in voting infrastructure, mechanical failures and counting controversies will resurface in 2020 and beyond.
And there needs to be just a long-term look at how do we fund this on an ongoing basis so we don't have these kind of crises every 10 to 15 years. We need to come up with a better solution for that long-term funding and resource problem.